Today we're going to talk about this leaky little bastard by Kangertech, the NEBOX. A lot of users have complained, probably about 50% I'd say have complained about, and this is in fact a return to us because of leaking issues. And a lot of people have complained about it leaking through the bottom. Even Kangertech has mentioned that you need to charge it on its side because the temperature changes may cause it to leak. Some people say charge it on the bottom, but we don't want to deal with any of that. Unfortunately, a guy on Reddit named Anything Bacon has come up with the solution, and I'm going to show you right now why it works. So if we go inside, so the basic design flaw that we have here is the way Kanger prevents liquid from pouring into your tank over the edge down here through the airport is this tiny little seal inside of there. And then that lines up with this pipe, and that's what keeps you from getting leaks in there. But the problem with that design overall is everything has to be super precise. If anything's off in here or anything's off on your pipe design, there's no tension and no other force to keep that seal in place. If you look at a much better design by UL, the seal on the UL crown is right here, and when you thread this into there, it provides tension that pushes this little lip that you see here into that seal and gives it a little bit of extra force, so you have a lot less leaking issues with UL crown on the whole because of it. You can also see another solution that people have posed is using either the RBA section or the old OCC coils, and the reason that somewhat worked for some people is if you look on the inside, you got about 2 millimeters of seal there, as opposed to the newer coils, which are about half that. And you got the same thing with the OCC coil. Looks like probably about 1.5 millimeters on that one. A little bit better. But the solution's going to be, and you can choose from several different drip tips. These are going to be the easiest. You should be able to pick these up potentially in a local vapor shop. You can also use the one that was included. Just pop that little seal off of there. On some of these classic old metal ones, you're going to have a little bit of trouble because they're going to be a lot tighter. But if you can fit that in there, then it should work. I just think you're going to have a lot of trouble getting it to actually fit around that pipe. If you'll see the inside diameter on this one is pretty small on these. Those cheap plastic ones are pretty good. Your other option is pulling one of these seals off of an old coil. But these are a little bit thinner and may not work as well, but they do have the large inside diameter like that. So with these, what you can do is you find your pipe in there and you just slide this guy over. You can see from where it leaked, just from when I was doing it before. So now you can see in there, maybe you can, we're all sealed up and our leaking problem should be over. So I've used this guy for about 5 days now with this little ghetto seal in there, and I haven't had a single problem. I've done everything that you're not supposed to do with it. I've charged it standing up, keeping my cup holder in the car standing up. It's winter right now, so I've gone from cold to hot and back and forth again. Still haven't had any problems with it, so I'm going to go ahead and call it solved. And we can thank Mr. Anything Bacon on Reddit for coming up with this solution. Thanks, buddy.